Herm Edwards joining us now. Coach, two big hires this afternoon. Let's start in Denver. Who's set to benefit the most here from Sean Payton's arrival in your mind?
Well, it's going to be Russell Wilson, obviously, and he's been thrown a lifeline with Sean Payton being his head coach. And I'm pretty sure Sean Payton has watched film on Russell Wilson and felt, you know what, I can help this guy, and he can help me. So with that being said, there's a lot of work to be done here, especially on the offensive side of the football, because their defense is legit. They are a playoff defense. Their problem was they were very inconsistent offensively, and it started with the quarterback. And I think if you're Russell Wilson, and if you looked at the history of how you played this year, this is bad tape. You don't want to end your career looking like this. So now you've been thrown a lifeline. Are you humble enough? Are you humble enough to take coaching? Because if you're humble enough to take coaching, this man can help you. His stature is similar to Drew Brees. He doesn't have to be a guy to make a lot of plays with his legs. Sean Payton will orchestrate an offense that will allow him to be successful if he's humble enough to listen.
Okay, we will see how that plays out. And unfortunately, only the Jets have a longer active playoff drought than the Broncos. Denver hasn't reached the playoffs since winning the Super Bowl back in 2015. Meanwhile, Houston, they had back-to-back one-and-dones at head coach. What must DeMeco Ryans do to help turn this Texans franchise around?
Well, I think not only did they hire an excellent football coach, but they hired a man that comes out of an organization that has been built to have success for long term. So if you're that organization and you're that owner, you're the president, you're the GM, you're going to sit down with this man and ask him, how did they build the 49ers from inside out? Scouting department, how you develop players, how you go about free agency. Everything the 49ers have done, this is the blueprint. You have a guy now in your building that is your head coach that can show you the blueprint of how to build a football team. So it's more than just having an excellent football coach. That's not the deal. It's how do I build a football team? And I have a man that has watched it being built in San Francisco. I want that same blueprint.
Sixth most money to spend when it comes to the cap this offseason, and also some foundational pieces. You have the number 2 pick and the number 12 pick coming up in April. Herm, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.